So yeah, let's go with the Deathstalker. This is my setup I use now. And we'll go randomized setups on the Deathstalker. I think it's this one, right? Okay. So we'll roll the dice, whatever number the dice rolls on. That's how many times we click the random button. And I'll close my eyes when I do this as well. So we got a 6 on the dice. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Honestly, not a bad setup at all. I mean, I'll take it. I'm really not a fan of the red dot site, but other than that, not terrible. Quad feed? Is that a quad? I don't know. Okay. Wait. Okay, we were popping off there, man. That was a 5K. Okay, setup slaps so far. I mean, I'll take it. I've never been and this is the Scorpion Evo, by the way, if you didn't already know. They've renamed it the Deathstalker, which I really am a little disappointed in the rename. I mean, I understand why they did it. No hate or any negative comments towards the developers. You know, I fully understand it. It's not their fault. If what I read or understand is true, that they changed it for legal reasons, that they could potentially get sued by the developers of the weapons or whatever because they didn't pay for the rights to use the actual weapons in game. It's a little bit like Grand Theft Auto, where they have to change it up a little bit. They can't make the cars an exact copy or use, say, Mercedes or BMW. So they call it like Ocelot and whatever the other one they use is. So I think that's why they did it, if I understand or what I heard or read correctly before. So, but basically I say that because a lot of the new players or people that don't know what the other weapons are called, I really hope that my other old videos don't like lose video attention, or, you know, that was my biggest fear. Not a fear because like I don't care, but it's like you put the time in to make a video like this and you do it for like the 8 months that I've been on YouTube or whatever, and you know, you call the videos, I guess I could change the title, but now that I say that. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is Emerald Mastery Camo that we have on this, which is 2,000 eliminations. The Scorpion Evo used to be my #1 when I was a low level and before I had anything else unlocked. I would just pump out the Scorpion Evo all day. Okay, maybe the hipfire is not the move on this. But anyways, so like the #1 thing that I was originally, once I saw the name, was like, wait, I uploaded all those videos before on weapons with the old weapon names. So now if people like go to find videos on that weapon, you know, like you're not gonna, like a new player or somebody new or even somebody that's an older player doesn't remember that, hey, this is the Scorpion Evo. They look at the weapon, they're like, okay, let's look up another video where we type in the weapon. So they'll look for a weapon of the Deathstalker. They're not going to look up a video for the Scorpion Evo. Which would obviously, okay, that guy, I don't know how he didn't eliminate me, but you know what I mean? So that was kind of my thing, because a lot of my view count went down a lot over the last like 2 or 3 months. Like my overall views, not just like per video or whatever, like my overall views on my channel went, the last few months they really tanked pretty hard. And I think that has something to do with it. Because, you know, like I said, if somebody's new or whatever, they'll just play the game and be like, for example, they'll type in like best Deathstalker setup, right? They're not going to type in best Scorpion Evo or the Scorpion Evo review or whatever. So, but I honestly don't. I can't be bothered that much to go back and edit all the titles and all that stuff. Because if I'm not mistaken too, if you edit this stuff on YouTube, it'll mess with the algorithm as well. So I feel like I just gotta leave it. But from this point forward, you know, we're gonna just make it with, so this video will be called like, because this setup is actually insane. I mean, it's not insane, obviously. It's because to me, insane would be like the best setup in the game, right? For this specific weapon. And obviously, I would never use this red dot under any circumstances or recommend it. Or this grip, to be honest. Or the heavy stock. Unless I was throwing like lightweight on and I felt like it needed recoil control. Because this thing does have high recoil, even with the heavy stock. But I'm going to check what the heavy stock does after. So lucky, man. Let's check what the heavy stock does really quick. Oh, just camera shake and ADS speed. Why would a heavy stock increase ADS speed? That's interesting. I thought it would lower recoil, so it actually doesn't do what I thought. So that attachment is actually kind of useless. I mean, ADS speed's always cool, but... Sorry. My nose is running right now. So yeah, like... The heavy stock, not gonna lie, kind of useless. But that's like the joy of randomized set. Okay, PPSH. As expected. No complaints there, I should have died. PPSH is terrible at anything except for like point blank. So I'm okay with that. See, like if I was playing a little bit more passive, we would have a much higher KD, such as this. Oh, I fell, I didn't want to do that. Not a good spot. So like I saw my KD was under, okay, again a PPSH. A little bit annoying there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also seeing that weapon camo is like the Frigid Tiger camo that I have, but like a darker blue, which actually looked really nice. So I'm gonna be checking the store. Hopefully they added some more weapon camos, especially now that we have the skin builder, because I really like the Frigid Tiger camo a lot. I used to use it, if you've seen. Again, if you're like an older subscriber or whatever, I used to use the heck out of that. Okay, it's in the store right here as well, Frigid Tiger. Marbled orange, I like, let me see really quick. No, that's kind of ugly, honestly. Yeah, that doesn't look that cool. That one's okay. That one's actually pretty nice. Marbled pink, that's definitely red, that's not pink. Final KD, wait for it. 2 on the dot, let's go. We hit that 2 KD mark that I always say I like to hit. Good enough for me, guys, good enough for me. So we got 28 and 14, 2.0, 5.5k points. And yeah, that's the randomized Deathstalker. Honestly, this setup's not terrible. Really just a lot of decreased camera shake, which is always honestly pretty nice. Although this attachment's useless and actually like makes the weapon worse by quite a bit of damage range. So that's actually not good at all. But everything else on this setup, honestly, not bad at all. But yeah, that's the Deathstalker randomized setup. It's been a while since I used that thing.